Sa oras na kami.
Oras Bridge.
Ito sa palengke na yan. Palengke na yan dyan eh. Kita ko ng vlogger yan eh.
Yan.
Tayo sa oras.
Oras Bridge.
What are these people doing here? Famous landmark here is the Oras Bridge. One of the longest bridge maybe in Eastern Samara. Kakanan ba dyan? Ano nila eh?
Pili ko ako.
Oh, yan, oras. Hindi mo doon, papunta ng barangay nila yan. Palengke nila ito dito eh. Yan. Nandito kami ng bayan ng Oras. Ito yung kanilang commercial district. Ang paligid na dyan na yan. Ito yung kanilang busy area. I do not know kung mayroong mga isda dito. Pasok lang ako yan.
So,
Titingin ako dyan sa sa
lengke.
paligid.
Pasok kami ng Olo. Palengke.
Tingin ako ng isda nila.
Karne naman.
Yun. Diyan ka lang. Ano?
Policarpio.
So ito na yung bayan ng San Policarpo.
7 o'clock.
Alas 7 umaga. Parang ito ata yung pinaka ay Arteche pa.
May Arteche pa.
Oo. After San Poli, Arteche. Arteche. Yung bayan ng San Poli.
Policarpio.
I was of the impression na the last town of Eastern Samar is San Policarpo.
Hindi pala.
I was mistaken. There's another town which is called Arteche. Ano to eh? Ano dito? Tahimik lang na bayan to. Sampuli. Ang tawag nito Sampuli. Ina-abbreviate nila. Shorten it. Hindi siya kasing laki ng Dolores. Pero yung lugar na yun ay may mayaman sa agrikultura. Samar going north is Arteche.
Ito yung dadaanan.
I remember when we travel from Baler, Quezon, Aurora, Baler, Aurora, not Quezon, Baler, Aurora to Siguran eh. The same the same scenery. Kasi it was also a coastal town eh. You can see an array of beach resort while traveling to Kasiguran from Dipakulaw in Baler. There are areas that you traverse the Sierra Madre and mostly zigzag. There are those areas na street ang daan. Street. Especially kung nasa malapit sa dagat. Kasi to the right, Pacific Ocean. To the left, mga mountain areas, mga plain, mga cultural scenery like plantation ng tomato, plantation ng mga gulay. Dito fruit trees naman, mostly coconut. Si Samar is one of the coconut producer in the country. Traveling back to Manila with the SIM car, our 2020 Montero GT.
200 kilometers na, sakto.
200 kilometers pambalanghi ka? Okay. 300, 200? 2. Sa marker ng 1,000 sa MacArthur. Di ba? Nakita natin 1,000. Sakto. Now if we will deduct 200 from the 1,000 kilometers, so that's it. Meron pa tayong 800 kilometers. So that we're approaching Arteche.
Arteche.
After 400 meters, turn left.
Arteche na to.
Yeah, Arteche. This is the last town. This is the last town of Eastern Samar. From here we travel north. That is the town of Gamay. Gamay is northern Samar. This is Arteche. This is the church of Arteche.
Wow, we're here in Arteche.
eh, pero ano na ito eh, Northern Samar na ito eh. Papunta ang Lapinig.
Napinig.
Bagong road construction ito. Before, you cannot reach Lapinig by car. In going there, you have to take a boat from areas like Artichi or Gamay, for example, in Northern Samar. It's the only way to reach the municipality of Lapinig. Now this time, they are now accessible by car. So this is the good news for the people of Lapinig and Samar as well as a whole, because like for example in our case, we're traveling to Manila using this road, the east side of Samar. Before we do it at the west side of Samar, this time okay, we do it through east, Dolores, Papad, Binig, Gamay, and the rest of the municipalities in the north, like Katarman, the capital town of Northern Samar. But imagine, we came from Balaniga, the southernmost municipality in Samar Island. We have traveled how many kilometers na? As of now?
232.
232. See how beautiful the scenery in this area, as well as the
Ako nakakatis.
road pavement. Very smooth. Seldom you will see vehicles in front of you or in your opposite direction. It is Coastal Road. Coastal Road. See? See, may mangroves plantation. Plantation. Samar is one of the abaca producing province here in the northern part of Samar. There are abaca production. Manila hemp. We are noted for that during the galleon trade back in the 1500. Acapulco trade. Kulit galleon. Acapulco. We bring our product, usually Manila hemp, Acapulco. In Southern America. See how beautiful is the scenery in this place. Enjoying the nature. See, in Manila you will not be able to witness this kind of beautiful and very peaceful place. Very nice. See. Now behind this is mangrove plantation. Then that's Pacific Ocean. That's Pacific Ocean. I hope and supplicate that this road will last long. Maybe more than 20 years or more.
Tayo rin dumada.
Tayo nga lang dumadaan eh.
Grabe.
Wala tayong kasalubong dito. Parang ano. I remember when we travel from Tabuk to Mountain Province. Parang tayo lang dumadaan eh. Yun eh. Tsaka yung zigzag naman talaga yun eh. Pero hindi ganyan daan. Rough road yun eh. May mga areas na talagang hihinto tayo dahil nga may mga landslide eh. Until nakarating tayo dun sa Halsima. Sa lugar ni Wangul. Doon lang gumanda ang daan eh. Pwede sa Halsima hanggang makarating tayo ng Baguio. Switch. Na okay na.
Okay na.
May konting traffic lang.
Daming dumada na truck.
Umakyat pa tayo ng noon eh. Sagada. Doon tayo nagtanghalian noon eh. Stampay tayo doon. Kahapon bumiyahe tayo. Papunta na ng Baguio. Nalala ko, bumaba pa tayo ng Sapigat na doon lang yun eh.
Yun nga.
Pero dito sa Samar, okay ang daan eh. Bumaba dito, may area na paano yung tubig eh. Like this one parang expressway.
Tayo rin dumada.
Ha? Para akong nasa
Wala kang kabahayan. Iisa lang.
Okay. Nangabahan.
Ang laki ng bali.
Okay.
Wala ka.
That is beneficial to the landowners here eh. It's not political eh, when it was constructed eh. Because I understand this coconut plantation these places are owned by a politician, the one who rules they own this. And then maybe to appraise and assess the property in a higher value. Well, let's construct a road traversing Arteche and Lapinig.